What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode number 3 of Retro Bowl. We are in week 8 versus Dakota, and we have our undefeated streak on the line here. We're 6-0 coming out of the bye week. Let's get another look at the roster here. Our team's mostly been carried by the running back and wide receiver position, Gus McCain and Lloyd Madison, both of which with the top speed, well, just about the top speed for Madison. We can improve him to be the top speed wide receiver option, but they've just been carrying us so far this season. Lots of offense. That's going to be curbed pretty soon with the dynamic difficulty kicking in, but I'm hoping we can get another wide receiver or tight end here in the next couple of weeks with one of those random events. But without any further ado, let's get into the game action. So Dakota is 3-4 so far on the season. They've got a pretty stellar defense, but not so much offense, as we will get the ball here to start off the first quarter. Let's go with McCain out to the right. Gets past the defensive back across the 50 over to the 40 before being tackled, a gain of 27 yards. I do want to get Wagner some more practice at the quarterback position. We could just dump it off to McCain or Madison. That one's a first down. So the thing with Wagner at quarterback is his accuracy is all the way up and his strength has the potential to go all the way up. So he could just flat out let the ball fly. Once he gets the experience gained, there's McCain splitting two defenders going across the 10. He's going to break a tackle but not quite get to the end zone. And let's see if we can finish off the drive with a touchdown pass. That one's good to McCain right there. But yes, I do want to air it out with Wagner. Maybe it'll be easier once we get another wide receiver or tight end at our disposal for the air game. There's McCain for a gain of 20. The thing is, a lot of our players on the roster are about like 3.5 or 4-star potential, so they're not going to cost a whole lot of money going forward as the franchise progresses. We might reach that point if we have 10 players that are all about that good. But really what we're looking for is people who specialize in like certain attributes, as there goes Madison for a touchdown. On offense, you just kind of want somebody who's good at, like, I mean, right now we're based on speed, but like if we can have a quarterback that can air it out, a running back that can run fast, and a wide receiver that can speed past everybody, that's going to be set no matter like how the rest of our team is. We can just compete on offense with some of those people who are like 10 out of 10 in terms of their ability. There's Madison once again, eludes the defenders and is off to the races. Will he be able to break the tackle here? Yes, we swipe away from the defender, and that's a touchdown. Do have one more chance before halftime with 23 seconds to go in the second half, so we just have a crossing route with Madison that's going to take us across the 50. Breaks 2 tackles. He has one man to beat across the 30 to the 20. Gets tackled, but that's going to put us in good enough field goal range to at least get some points on the board. Pinter's good from 32, and we're up 24-0 at the half. One of the things I like about our team is while we have our offensive stars, like the defense is about the same in terms of rating. They're not the greatest, but they are decent. They're about 3 stars right now. Our offense is 3.5 stars. Let's hand the ball off here to McCain. How the heck did he get past everybody there? Breaks 1 tackle, gets down to the 5. That's what you want though. Like, it's going to get harder and maybe it's going to get to the point where we don't score a touchdown on most of our drives. But as long as our defense can keep us in ball games where if we have 1 or 2 drives that stalls out instead of like an offensive just showdown between both teams, that'll be good enough for me. So there's the extra point to make it 31-0. Been forcing a lot of turnovers so far this game. There's Madison, breaks the tackle. Got 3 defenders on him here as he crosses the 20. Breaks 1. And gets tackled near the 5. Ooh, McCain nearly broke the plane there, but it's going to be 2nd and goal from the inch-yard line. He'll take it in on this play. 4 seconds left in the game. I'm just going to go for the field goal to get Pinter some extra experience here with the make. That one's good from 35. And we win by a score of 41-0, our first shutout of the season. We moved to 7-0. What would you say to the fans who are disappointed by defensive back today? I mean, I don't play defense. I don't know how poorly he performed. I mean, he just didn't get any tackles or interceptions or anything, so I guess that gives him a rating of 1. Not really fair. Let's upgrade our stadium just so it's not red right now. The owner wants to discuss future plans with you. Let's meet with the coaches, just at least get him back up to the okay morale. Now we play Boston, who is also 3-4, but rated pretty similarly to us. They have a 3.5-star offense, 4.5-star defense. So this one might be a little bit tougher in terms of getting some space here on defense. There's Madison across the middle. Gets past the 50 to the 40. Yeah, Boston's rated pretty good for a 3-4 ball club. There's Madison with the comeback route. Gets out to about the 20. See if we can air it out here on 3rd and 1. McCain's going to be covered by the linebacker. We got Madison on the route back across the middle. That's in for a touchdown. Defense holds Boston to a punt, so we're going to hand the ball off to McCain. Breaks 2 tackles. He's going to get out to the 30. 3rd and 8. We might have Madison coming across the middle here. Linebackers drop back into coverage. McCain somehow comes up with that one. That's a first down out to the 5 as we end the first quarter. Big 3rd and goal here. Let's see if we can get McCain out to the side or Madison across the middle. He has single coverage. Both of them are right there. That's a touchdown. Boston scores a touchdown. That's the first touchdown we've given up in this episode. Took nearly 6 quarters to do it. Might have Madison single coverage. He's going to cut back to the middle. There he goes. Let's see if we can swipe him down here to the sideline. Breaks 1 tackle. Can he break the other? Not quite. Clock down to 20 seconds as we're inside the 25. I'm going to try the streak pattern to Madison. Looks like they're going to double cover him. Does he have the arm strength anyway? That one's to McCain, and that's good for a touchdown right before halftime. So we did not get the ball to start the second half, but Boston was held to a 3-and-out from the looks of things. There goes McCain, breaks 3 tackles before finally getting stopped. Let's hand him the ball again for the first down. Gets past the safety. Gain of 12 on the play. Can we get Madison on another streak route? No, they're going to have double coverage. Let's just throw to our dude without the star across the middle for a first down. Second and goal, can we do a post route to Madison? No, it's going to go the short way to McCain since they keep double covering Madison, but an easy throwing touchdown there. Nearing the end of the fourth quarter, Boston going for it on 4th down. They ran it, and Swain forced a fumble, so no scoring opportunity there for Boston. Do a little short route since the defender wasn't there. He held back, and Madison's just going to scoot past him for a touchdown. Move to 8-0 on the season. Brooklyn, if you get... Wow, we actually have 2 teams. Brooklyn and Toronto are both undefeated as well, so we're vying for some position here in the AFC. Madison had an outstanding game, don't you think? Yes. We're going to praise the team, though, see if we can get that team morale up to 100%. That didn't do anything. Okay, so we're at Dynamic 9, which is a little over halfway in terms of difficulty. So it's getting there. The difficulty's getting there as we play Albuquerque. They're 1-7-1 so far this season. Let's meet with the team here, raise the morale. That time it went up a percentage. So Albuquerque on the first drive of the game gets a touchdown. Madison's just too fast on those button hooks. Oh my goodness, he got past the 2 guys on the sideline, and there he goes to the 20, to the 10. Can he get to the end zone? Oh, I was just about to dive, but he got tackled at the 1-yard line. Let's take a look at the replay there. So he came back, somehow eludes the 2 diving guys right there, and they just always seem to get you right at the 1-yard line. We'll just hand the ball off to McCain here, and that's a score. Tie this back up with the extra points. Look at that. Madison again on the button hook. Takes it up the field. This one's not going to be close to a touchdown unless he breaks some more tackles. Oh, he almost broke 2 of them at the same time. Let's give the ball to McCain. He's pretty well rested, and he's just going to speed into the end zone with that one. Albuquerque stalls out again. Do we have Madison deep? McCain jumps for the catch. Oh, breaks a tackle. The stiff arm. Will the is it the linebacker? Will he be fast enough? No, he won't. McCain somehow jumps up for the catch, catches it in stride, breaks a tackle, and still runs 60 yards for the touchdown. Let's get a look here. Usually when they jump, they're toast, like as soon as that happens. So the fact that he jumped and broke the tackle right afterward is incredible. Ooh, we got Madison on a deep route to the center. He's going to get past the safety and the cornerback. And that is a touchdown nearing the end of the third quarter there. Get a look at the stats after the game. I usually like to take like the halfway look at the stats, but since there's 17 games nowadays, the game accommodates for that. Look at Madison. I mean, Wagner has an arm, and his arm strength just isn't even like even close to what the maximum might even be. Madison's going to run out of steam here at about the 15. Oh my god, we broke the tackle. 80 yards. Longest passing play of the season so far. So first we burn the defense on the streak route. Madison runs out of a little bit of steam here. So we have 4 defenders coming up. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. The 4th guy just couldn't catch up. And the first guy, we broke the tackle from the first time, almost caught up again. So that's probably going to be our longest pass play in team history right there as the difficulty gets harder. 42-14 as we get close to the end of the 4th quarter. Another offensive opportunity here. See if we have McCain. Dive for the touchdown. Offensive lineman has suffered an injury. He'll be out for 2 games. So we're going to have a little bit less time to work with the throws. But not a big deal in terms of our playmakers, I suppose. I mean, Zettel is like one of our best rated players. Toronto finally lost a game. So Brooklyn's still at 10-0. And we're 9-0 so far in the season. That was an impressive performance and an incredible atmosphere. Keep praising the team, but the morale's not going up. Look at that. Almost everybody on our roster leveled up except for our defensive backs. So let's take a look here. There's Wagner. I mean, he's been airing the ball out, and like I said, his strength isn't even like 50% yet. We're just going to continue to work that up. Here's Gus McCain. Let's go with his stamina. Madison, stamina. Parker, I'm going to go with his tackling. Ron Swain, strength needs a little bit of a push. Pinter, get a little bit more range going on him. And Zettel, even though he got injured, I'm going to go with his strength here. So Zettel's up to 4 stars out of 5-star potential. Defensive coordinator gets an upgrade, but our offense dropped an entire star now that Zettel is out. So 2.5 stars on offense right now, 3 on defense. Let's get a look at the stats. Through 9 games, it's about halfway. So Abdul Wagner at the quarterback position has close to 1,900 yards, 25 touchdowns. That's a respectable season. He's on pace for about 50 touchdowns thrown and close to 4,000 yards. We ran the ball to McCain quite a bit to start off the season. Here is Gus McCain. He just hit the 1,000 yard mark, almost on the dot. 21 touchdowns already, so he's on pace for close to a 2,000 yard season. And receiving, he has an additional 9 touchdowns and 600 yards. So over 1,600 total yards. I'm banking on the fact he'll get 2,500 total by the end of the season. And let's get a look at Madison. He has almost 1,200 yards, 16 touchdowns. Offense is doing work so far. Next up, we play the Minnesota Freeze, and one of our players got an award for supporting schools and urban communities. Good for him. Minnesota, a 1-8 record on the season, so this should be a relatively easy game here. Not rated very well. Here's Madison. Oh no, went to the random dude and he gets tackled immediately. Mason would have been off to the races to some degree. There goes McCain. And Minnesota's defense just isn't very fast, so he's going to take this one to the house. 41-yard touchdown run. This is a good game for our offensive lineman to be heard, I suppose. We won't really need him in this game. There goes Madison. Jeez, look at the speed here. Minnesota has no chance. Going to get close to the end zone, but not quite. 50-yard touchdown score. A little extra oomph on the kick by Pinter there. Got that kicking range upgrade. So 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Minnesota scores by going down the field. Good lofty drive by them right there. McCain breaks a few tackles, and there he goes. The Minnesota players are almost off the screen. We have one dude coming back into the picture, but he's not even going to be 10 yards away. 68 yards. That's the longest rushing play of the season so far. Let's go with McCain up the middle, see how many tackles he can break. Oh my gosh, he just charged through the box right there, and he has one man to beat. Going to the 40, the 30. Defenders starting to catch up around the 20. Oh gosh, we have halftime coming up here. Get close to out of bounds. We have some timeouts though, so 4 seconds. Pinter's going to attempt this one, almost like an extra point. Good from 25 yards out. All right, let's see if we can get Madison across the middle. I mean, I've never had a quarterback whose arm can stretch across the entire screen like that so far. I mean, I have like 6 or 7 different seasons across multiple devices, and his strength is like 50%. That's incredible, like how far he can throw and how much my other quarterbacks cannot. See if we have Madison one more time. Defense was just about to break through. There goes Madison. I don't think he'll make the end zone on this one since he's getting a little tired throughout the game. Well, actually, he might make it if I dive. 4 defenders in his wake. 74 yards, though. Ain't gonna catch him. All right, McCain's gonna receive this one. He's got a little bit more speed than Madison. Look at Madison running up the field, though, trying to throw the blocks. McCain's gonna make it to about the 10. Evades the tackler. We've had some long touchdowns this game. Speed is just killing Minnesota here. 45-19 since Minnesota missed a few conversions. And that is your final score. Brooklyn again wins, so they're at 11-0. Kane was on point today. Absolutely. We're going to praise the coaching, so they go up to the happy morale. One more game with our offensive lineman Zettel out, and we'll play Austin here, who is 2-8. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the free agents. We're not getting anything in terms of like wide receivers or tight ends like I envisioned. So we have, let's see here, Deshaun Collins, not rated very well. We have Deontay Zamort here, who we might be able to sign. His speed's pretty good, has a 3.5-star potential, and we have enough credits for him. So let's, you know what, let's get him. Open up some more speed on the field. I mean, tight ends, they're not very fast as it is. They just break some tackles. But we need maybe one more receiver as we get into close to the playoffs when it starts getting harder again. So let's sign Zamort and get him the ball here. All right, so we got Zamort down at the bottom. Let's see if we can get him his first catch as a member of the Cougars. Madison's going to steal that one away from him, a gain of 13. Now we got Zamort cutting across the middle near the first down marker. McCain's going to steal that one, isn't he? No, there goes Zamort. His speed, not quite 10 out of 10, but it's going to carry him for the touchdown. His first touchdown, 48 yards. As I was saying, though, if we can get all sorts of speed options across the field, we don't really need a tight end. Going to air that one out to the end zone. Madison has his man beat for the easy score. This is actually the first franchise where I haven't had a tight end to this point. But yeah, we just have guys who can just burn speed and get the long touchdowns, get open with some relative ease. As there goes McCain. Defense isn't going to catch up to him. That one was about 70 yards, wasn't it? 81. Wow, that's our longest passing play. We beat out our previous attempt by 1 yard from earlier in the episode. Austin scores a touchdown. We have 9 seconds left. We got Zamort on the streak route. Gonna duck out of bounds with 2 seconds left and see if we can get the score on this play. We might have Madison out across the middle if our quarterback can get it there. Didn't quite catch Madison in stride, but there he goes. That's exactly what we were looking for, a touchdown to end the half. See if we can get Zamort here across the middle. McCain tried to dive and catch it away from him. There goes Zamort. His speed is going to be enough with his Austin defense, I think, to carry him to the touchdown. So I think he'll have 100 receiving yards in his first game as a member of the Cougars. All you can really say about this team is we have speed. Like, that is our build. That is what we specialize in. Going across the middle here. All 3 guys are right there. Zamort comes up with the ball, and he is going to score. All right, we got Zamort on the streak route down at the bottom of your screen. Austin's got double coverage. Ain't gonna matter. He catches it. Probably gonna catch up to him before he makes it to the end zone. Out to the 20, the 15. Breaks a tackle. Oh no, I dove out of bounds. I thought for sure I'd have enough space to break the tackle and dive for the pylon. Zamort, you're killing me. We tied our record with 81 yards. If he made it one more, we would have made it 82. Get a look there. Swipe down. Oh, just missed the pylon. So we're at the half-yard line. Let's see if we can get it to Zamort again here. No, he's covered. Still 47 seconds left in the game. We've scored 7 touchdowns. Maybe have time for an 8th. No, Austin's going to run out the rest of the game. 49-7. We passed for 400 yards in that game. Brooklyn still... Wait, how the heck did we go above them if they're 12-0? They should be the division leader. That doesn't make any sense. Swain had a great game today. What about Zamort? Zamort does not level up despite getting 251 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. We're still in dynamic 9 difficulty, even though we've won pretty handily. There is Zamort again, 3.5-star potential. Our team is just stacked in the speed department. We've got 4.5 stars on offense now that Zettel is back. Let's do one more game this week, and we play Windy City. Zettel has hit the headlines after it was revealed that he's been gambling huge sums of money playing online poker. I mean, not much else you can do in your 2 weeks off. I'll defend him. Let the man be while he's injured. Windy City scores on their first possession of the game. Here comes our first offensive possession. Zamort, no, goes to McCain. Okay, we got Zamort on one-on-one coverage. Can Wagner get it there? Yes, Chicago's defense is a little bit faster than Austin in our last game, but there goes Zamort for the touchdown. Ties the game back up at 7, barring the extra point. Windy City showing the blitz. We're able to get the ball to Madison in the nick of time, and there he goes out to the end zone for the touchdown. Windy City answers back. We're tied at 14. This has been a close game for the first quarter and a half or so. Got McCain on the little dump off route there. Breaks a couple tackles, gets close to the 50. We'll have Madison on the little button hook route here, although they have a defender in the zone nearby. Madison's able to break it up the sideline once again, past the 20 to the 10-yard line, but gets tackled at the 8. Good closing speed by Windy City. Now let's see if we have some more across the middle. Oh, the defender was close. Got McCain going up the middle. That's a touchdown. There goes Zamort on the streak pattern. Gets past the corner. Is starting to break away from the secondary, and they won't catch him. That's an easy touchdown of about 60 yards. Windy City gets a touchdown. Zamort's going to be triple covered now. So we have Madison across the middle for a first down. Should run the ball more to McCain, I suppose, but our passing game's just been really on point so far. Zamort for the first down. Wagner wasn't quite able to get him in stride again, but he's much faster than the cornerback. 52 yards for the touchdown. Call the audible. We got Madison on the streak route again. Oh, that was pretty close to an interception too. Got Zamort, single coverage. Yeah, baby. Minute to go in the game. We're up 49-21. Chicago is going to go down the field, stall out. We got 18 seconds to see how many more passing yards we can get. Madison, I thought he's going to die for that one, but is able to scoop it up in stride. Breaks a tackle. Gets tackled at 33. And with 2 seconds, we're just going to try a field goal here. Test out Pinter's range. This one's from 47. It's good. Just barely stayed inside the left goalpost. And there we go. 52-21. We beat Windy City. Brooklyn still undefeated. 13-0. We're 12-0. That's going to be a heck of a playoff showdown here. Still no level up for Zamort, but let's get a look at his stats here. But in 2 games, he has put up 403 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns, including an 81-yard pass that couldn't quite dive and make it to the end zone. Great pickup so far. I mean, again, you get a look at his stats. His catching and strength isn't great, but if he can just break away from the defenders, he's got enough speed and stamina, especially with the room for growth there, though, in those departments. Yeah, I'm liking our team build right now. On offense, we got Wagner, who can air out the ball. I'm going to up his arm strength all the way. And then in case of emergency, I mean, his speed as well can be trained up a little bit as well. But we got speed, and more speed on offense. We got Zettel, who can buy us a little bit more time for the receivers to get open with their speed. And the defense, they're average, 3 stars. They don't level up as fast as offense, but they'll keep us in the ball games. So next episode, we finish off the regular season. We have 5 more games before the playoffs, and we will see if Brooklyn will actually lose a game here. Let's check out the NFC while we're at it. Best team in that one is DC at 10-3. But again, that'll do it for this episode of Retro Bowl. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take it easy. This is Kasabe.